Everyone, Feral coming at you from the Chaos Dimension, because when time doesn't matter, why not just release whatever, whenever? So yeah, today I'm going to be watching Yakity Sax and releasing it at the appropriate time 2 weeks after it's actually aired. Then I'm going to do some other stuff and see how the day takes me. That's the wrong way around. There we go. Try and get them on the right way around, because then I'll know what's coming from where. Right, okay, I've wasted enough of your time with this. Let's click and watch the thing. Oh, yay, back to friendship is magic. Fluttershy, good start. And Angel trying to pull up a flower. I'm going to turn this way. What's that?
Some poor creature's in trouble. We have to help it.
Doesn't sound like it's in trouble. It sounds like it's being eaten.
It must be in horrible agony.
So it's obviously not then.
It sounds like a herd of injured chimerae.
Really? Does it?
Or it's Cerberus with sniffleitis in two of its heads and kennel cough in his third.
I think you might be overreacting a little, Flutters.
Pinkie Pie?
What?
And a one, and a two, and I know what to do. At least no animal is suffering, right, Angel?
Except anyone who can... Ow! Oh! Okay, yeah, he just ripped off part of his tail fluff Okay, obviously the title is Yakity Sax. It's going to be something to do with yaks. That's going to be a yak-based instrument. And she's got to learn it for some event or something. Or maybe she's learning it for fun, obviously just her own, and she doesn't appear to be very good at it. Either that or it's exactly how it's supposed to be played.
Is it supposed to sound like that? Not exactly.
No, okay. I'm sorry. Wow, okay, it can blow the feathers off birds. I can see this being a useful weapon in some cases. You know, get into a fight with a griffin and just...
And that's with only a few days of practice! Can you believe it?
Yes. Yes, very much so, Pinky.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Oh, okay.
I can honestly say I've never heard anything like it in my life.
Oh, Applejack is learning diplomacy. You know, you can tell the truth without actually telling the truth.
I just love playing so much! You complete me.
So apparently, though, we found the one instrument she can't play.
Glad you're having so much fun with your new hobby. Uh-huh, sure. You're just waiting for me to finish talking so you can start playing again, aren't you?
Okay. That's,
And a one, and a two, and I know what to do.
I gotta tell you, after watching and doing the reactions to Gen 1, it feels really weird watching these characters again.
Okay, so maybe she isn't good yet, but she's our friend, and we should be supportive.
She just started playing. She's bound to get better. Right?
Yeah, we just need to be supportive of her practicing.
Okay, sounds about right so far.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? We're just not going to acknowledge that bird? Okay, that could have gone nasty. So Fluttershy's just going to leave that bird nude and not take care of it until it can, I don't know, regrow some feathers? And yes, either she's got a giraffe visiting, or there's still non-sapient creatures. I kind of can't really see how it could get in there for mine. That's how it could go wrong for the apples. Yeah, are we sure that that's actually not a weapon? Because it looks like it should be.
A trophy? For second place. Second place! All because of Pinky's playing!
I find it hard to believe that she's never not come first before.
And thanks to her fruit blasting melodies, I got an orchard full of nothing but apples.
Whoa. Fluttershy's looking, a little worse for wear.
Oh, so very tired.
And your friend decides to wake you up while you're sleeping. Great. Okay, sleeping in the street, but still.
Pinky's been playing for moons now, and she's not getting any better.
What is a moon? Can someone tell me definitively what length of time is a moon? Because I can't figure it out. No one seems to have any consensus on it.
We'll just have to tell Pinkie Pie she's not very good at the ovidiphone.
Are we sure that that's not exactly how it's supposed to sound?
Not exactly.
Because I can picture to Yax this being melodic and harmonious. And so Twilight reading the records of this will just think, hey, it's supposed to be melodic and thing.
Actually, we do have a request, and yeah, it involves your ovidiphone.
You mean the thing I love more than anything else in Equestria? My sun, my moon, my stars, my everything? Ooh, tell me!
In all honesty, Rarity has something to say.
Wow! Applejack's vanished from any sense of loyalty. AJ, not telling the truth? That's a lie of omission.
We're afraid you're just not good at the ovidiphone, and none of us want you to waste your time on something you can't do well. Oh. Why didn't you just say so?
It's, okay.
It's just a silly instrument.
That was your sun, your moon, your stars, your everything?
No more ovidiphone playing for me!
I know she's got a short attention span and everything, but is she really going to ditch something she loves that quickly? No, she's not.
No more ovidiphone playing for me.
Okay, right.
And a 1, and a 2, and I don't know what to do.
Oh. Okay, so it still is her sun, moon, stars, and everything. Okay.
When was the last time you saw Pinkie Pie? Not since we told her to stop playing the ovidiphone. I'm still surprised with how well she took it.
I don't think she took it as well as you think she took it.
Oh, God, she's gone Pinkamena.
Pinkie may not have taken our critique of her ovidiphone playing in the spirit with which it was intended.
Duh! Even I could sort of see that that was not gonna go right when she sort of dropped it that quickly.
So she's no good at playing the ovidiphone. What's the big deal? There's so many other things she's really good at doing.
Imagine if you were told you weren't allowed to race anymore.
I bet if we get her to do the stuff she likes and is good at doing, she'll cheer right back up and forget all about the ovidiphone.
Can they really be this oblivious? That the whole idea is that it's something you can enjoy more than one thing. Just because you enjoy certain things doesn't mean that you can't. You reach a limit and you can't enjoy anything else. And if that thing, if the thing, one of the things you enjoy is taken away from you, then well, yeah, you're gonna feel bad. Okay, so that canon seems to... Never mind. I was going to say it seems to be tied to her her mental state, but apparently only indirectly, because it still went off. Don't do that! Don't do that! No. No. Oh! Right, okay. Try recovering from that look.
So, I'm guessing no pony had any success?
Of course not. You took away from her something she adores.
Don't blame yourself. None of us did any better.
Don't blame yourself. No. You should all blame yourselves.
I hereby officially declare today Pinkie Pie Appreciation Day.
You can appreciate her all you want. You still took away something she loves.
If anything can help Pinkie cheer up and make her forget about her ovidiphone, this is definitely it.
Sure is.
Is it just me, or does this seem like horrible character regression for all of them? They've all become ridiculously oblivious to the way things are going for their own purposes.
Let me try something.
Gummy, where is Pinkie Pie?
Spike is every British person on holiday in a foreign country ever. What?
All of Pinky's stuff is gone?
Has she scarpered? She's scarpering somewhere she can enjoy the Vitaphone, isn't she?
Maud, can I ask you a question?
You just did.
Well, can I ask you a question?
Don't do
You
it.
just did.
Oh! Tired old joke.
All of your sister's things are gone. Explain.
No, they're not. They're right here.
Isn't it Mudbriar's job to say everything on a technicality?
Have you seen Pinkie Pie?
Lots of times. I grew up with her.
What is going... It really... This episode just feels so forced and awkward. Everyone's just got so stupid.
Pinky told me to pack up her room and take everything to the rock farm.
What?
She said she wouldn't need them since she's moving to Yakistan.
Where her music will be appreciated, presumably.
It almost sounded like you said Pinky's moved to Yakistan.
Rarity? She did say that.
And we know that Pinky will do anything to please anyone. But she's learned that lesson several times, that she sometimes has to not do everything to make everyone else happy. Could she not just say, actually, I still love this, so...
At least in Yakistan she could listen to the masters play. She hoped that would give her some semblance of happiness.
They're going to get there. It's going to sound exactly the same, isn't it? Turns out she's been playing perfectly.
What are we waiting around here for? Let's get going to Yakistan!
That balloon has never been that unstable before. I mean, it's flown everywhere, and we've never seen it that unstable.
Is that the music of the Vitaphone?
Are you sure? Because that actually sounds kind of good.
Right. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't sound how she was making it sound. Okay, so I was way off the mark on that one.
There she is.
Oh!
Give me another.
My pony already had 25 ice cream.
Oh, that is a pony with a problem right there.
I feel nothing. Maybe we can help with that.
I've kind of shared a feeling on that one before.
We just wanted to remind you how much you mean to us, and how much we'd miss you if you decided to move here for—
Fine. I'll move back to Ponyville.
Yeah, it's because she was taking joy in the playing. Without that, her life is meaningless, apparently.
Your Vitaphone fan pony watch instrument while Ygritte visit little Yak's room?
Oh, please don't tell me they're going to turn out that hers is broken and that she actually can play it perfectly.
Okay, so Pinkie Pie is obviously still miserable.
Oh, I can't bear to see her like this.
I don't know where this is going.
But what else can we do?
There we go. Happiness on that face finally.
Oops, sorry. I forgot what an awful Vitaphoner I am.
Playing it makes you so happy.
Ta-da!
You should never stop.
So say we all.
Absolutely.
But you were the ones who told me to stop because I wasn't good.
Well, and the fact that you were doing it at midnight when others were trying to sleep and animals were trying to recover, etc, etc, etc.
You get up on that stage and play. If these yaks don't like it, they'll have to answer to us.
Okay, let's do a little bit of maths here. There's more of them, they're bigger, and you don't have the elements with you. She didn't dribble that much last time.
I kinda wasn't expecting this.
Let me guess, the Vitaphone plays what's inside you and...
Your Vitaphone is instrument of happiness. Playing your Vitaphone make pony happy. Pony playing is perfect.
Right, so it's not about the music, it's about the player?
Well, if that's the case, let me play you the song I just wrote 2 seconds ago. It's called I've Got the Best, Most Supportive Friends a Pony Could Ever Ask For.
Best pony friends a friend could ask for. They basically ridiculed you out of playing, essentially, and then were completely oblivious to your needs when you were obviously dismayed without it. And even when they came to get you, it wasn't to bring you joy. It was to bring you back for them. So I'm honestly not sure they are really fitting that title at the moment. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that this episode came out early, and so I'm watching this before 14, 15, 16 and 17. But I'm kind of lost on what the hey was going on there, and what entirely the moral of that story was. I mean, was it to ridicule your friends out of what they enjoy and then be okay with it in the end? Was it to just do what you enjoy, whether you're good or bad at it? I don't know. And again, if it was just do what you enjoy regardless of the feelings of others, then that too is a bad moral. Because she was putting others out with it. We witnessed her putting others out with her playing. And sometimes you have to adapt to what you enjoy. You can't just force what you enjoy on other people if it puts them out at all. So I honestly don't think this was a strong one to release early. Or maybe that was the idea, release the weak ones early, so by comparison the rest will seem brilliant. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That was not my favourite episode, I have to say. It'll probably be a while before I'm that keen on watching it again. I obviously will, because that's what I do. I come back to every one of them at least once or twice just to see if I was wrong with my initial reactions and my initial feelings on it. But I can't see me changing my mind too drastically on that one. The only thing that really did sort of have a bit of that was a bit funny in my mind was when Pinkie Pie was sat there with the Vitaphone, and the Yak had put there and said, I'll never be able to play like that, because anyone who can draw has heard that at least once. I can doodle at best. It takes me a long time to get anything even basic out, and I've still been told, oh, I wish I could draw like that. Ooh. Okay, practice. Although I have to admit, I've outside of the pony universe, because I don't like to be cruel there, if I ever hear, oh, I wish I could draw like that, but I can barely handle Stickman, my response now is, no, well, shame you'll probably never be able to then. Apart from anything else, if you are ever told that you can't do something, the first thing you do is take it as a challenge, or at least in my case, the first thing I do is take it as a challenge. So if someone told me, oh, you'll never be able to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is go out and try and do that thing. So, yeah, well, that's my that's my reaction and my response to this. Join me a few weeks ago when I'll be actually restarting the show after the hiatus. God, it gets tricky when you're doing things out of time, isn't it? Temporal causality is a tricky subject, which I'm not going to go into here because I'll end up talking on quantum physics, and then this will become an 18-hour video. So, yeah. Join me next time and a few weeks ago when I'll be doing more of this and hopefully better episodes. See you guys.